Good morning, students. Today we will see the information regarding the stem. It is the plant part and it is the aerial plant part, and it is the part of shoot system. Shoot system means it is the aerial system of the plant, the system which is present above the ground level. Shoot system means stem is the aerial plant part of the shoot system. Okay, it is also called as, it is the main axis of the shoot system and it grows upward. That means it is the ascending part of the plant body. Ascending means which grows upward, ascending part of the plant body. And during the germination, when seed germinates, it forms, means embryo when undergo germination, it shows the plumule and radicle. That is upward part, that is the plumule, and the part which grows downwards, that is the radicle, plumule and radicle. Now this stem or shoot system, it is made up of different parts. Shoot system is made up of stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. So all these parts are the aerial parts. Okay, the plumule system, plumule, it forms the shoot system, and radicle, it forms the root system. Okay, this means the stem, it is developed from the plumule, and this stem is differentiated. The stem is differentiated into nodes and internodes. Now see, suppose this is the stem. This is the stem of any plant, and it divides into nodes and internodes. These are the nodes from which the branches or the leaves are arise. Okay, suppose this is the leaf. Okay, now see, suppose this is the nodal region, and from this node leaves arised or branches are arised. Okay, this is the node, one node, and is the another node, and in between two successive nodes there is a part that is called as internode. This is the internode, and this is the node and node. In between two successive nodes there is internode is present. In between two nodes, internode is present. So now this stem is made up of node and internode, means it is divided into node and internode. It is differentiated into node and internode, and in between two successive nodes there is internode. Okay, now this stem is a aerial part of the plant body. It is positively phototropic. Phototropic means what? It grows towards the photo or light. That's why it is called as positively phototropic, and it is negatively zeotropic and hydrotropic. Negatively zeotropic or hydrotropic means it grows opposite to the soil. Geo means soil. Geotropic means it grows away from the soil, it grows away from the water. This is the geo means soil. It grows away from the soil, it grows away from the water. That's why it is negatively zeotropic and hydrotropic. Hydro means what? It grows away from the water, it grows away from the soil. That's why it is positively phototropic and negatively zeotropic and hydrotropic. Now this stem or the aerial part shows the different types of buds. Axillary buds, which remains in the exile position, means suppose this is the stem, and in between stem and leaves there is a axillary bud. This is the axillary bud. axillary bud. At the apex it is the apical bud. This is the apical bud. Apical bud. In between leaf, in between leaf and stem there is a axile. See, that's why it is axillary bud. Okay, it shows, means stem shows different types of buds: axillary buds, apical buds, and accessory. Accessory means apart from this there are additional buds which is present in the stem or the aerial part of the plant body. Okay, now at the nodal region it produces dissimilar organs such as flowers and leaves and flowers, and similar organs like branches. Dissimilar organs, leaves and flowers, and similar organs like branches, means all these structures arise from the nodal region. Now see, at the youngest condition, if suppose the plant is young, the young stem is green. And it is green because chloroplast is there. Due to the presence of chloroplast, young stem is green, and it is capable, that young stem is capable of photosynthesis. Okay, now see, what is the function of stem? What is the function of stem? The primary function of stem, it gives, means it produces different parts, means it produces and support the branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. Okay, means all these structures, branches, leaves, flowers and fruits, all these are arised from the stem. Okay, that's why stem produce all these structures, and it also gives the support to these structures, because all the structures are located on the stem. That is the primary function. Second function is that stem conducts the water and minerals with the help of conducting tissue, that is xylem, and it also helps in the transportation of food to the plant parts. Okay, means inside the stem there are two types of tissue, xylem and phloem tissue. Xylem conducts the water and minerals, phloem conducts the food. Movement of water takes place upward side, and the movement of food or translocation of food takes place from leaves to the different parts of the plant body. Okay, the primary function is that to stem produces and support the branches, leaves, flower and fruits. Second function is that is the conduction of water and minerals and transportation of food to the plant parts. Okay, now this stem shows the different modifications, that is, some stems are underground, some stems are sub-aerial stems, and some stems are some stems are underground means they are present below the soil surface. Okay, underground stem. Some stem are modified as a sub-aerial stem. Sub-aerial means some part of the stem is present in the air, some part is below the soil, sub-aerial. And some stem shows the aerial modification. First of all, we will see the underground modification of the stem. Okay, now the first one is underground modification is rhizome. Okay, rhizome. Now rhizome means example of rhizome is, now see, rhizome. The first example is ginger. Okay, second example is turmeric. Means both the plant shows the underground stem, which is we can draw a diagram like, okay, this shows nodes and internodes. Suppose this is the branches. Okay. Now this rhizome is prostate. Prostate means it is like a spreaded. Okay. And dorso-ventrally thickened means they are thick dorsal side and ventral side. Dorso-ventrally thickened and brownish in color. Brownish in color. Now the growth of this rhizome may be horizontally means now horizontally or obliquely. This is the horizontal growth or oblique growth. Okay, means growth is horizontal or oblique, and they shows node and internode. Now this is the node, and this one is also node, and in between two there is an internode. Okay, and from this internode, from this internode certain leaves are produced, that is leaves are produced. Now two types of buds are present in this rhizome, that is the lateral buds and terminal buds. Lateral buds, if suppose the growth of rhizome takes place with the help of lateral buds means it should lateral buds. Okay, then that growth is called as sympodial growth. Okay, sympodial growth. And if suppose the growth of rhizome takes place by the terminal buds, then the growth is called as monopodial growth. Sympodial growth, if suppose the growth takes place by lateral buds, then it is called as sympodial growth, and if suppose the growth of the rhizome takes place by terminal buds, then it is called as monopodial growth. Now this rhizome shows the particular buds which turns into a shoot part or aerial part. It gives the sprouting and leaves are produced. Okay, then second modification example of rhizome is gingiber officinalis, and second one is the turmeric. Okay, then second example is second underground modification, that is the stem tuber. Okay, now stem tuber, it shows the underground branches of the stem. Okay, and this underground branches forms the sub branches, and at the tip of sub branches it shows the tubers, solan tubers, or it is the solan structures. They are called as stem tuber. And it shows the leaves. Okay, leaves, these are the branches, stem branches. They grow inside the soil. At the tip of these branches they stores the food in the form of starch. Means these underground branches of the stem, they start branching, and at the tip of they become solan. They store the starch and it forms the stem tuber. Okay, in this underground modification or stem tuber, the nodes are present but internodes are absent. Nodes are present and internodes are absent. At the nodal region, auxiliary buds are present. Auxiliary buds are present, which is known as eyes. Okay, eyes are produced, means this shows eyes. So suppose this is the potato, it shows the eyes, and from this eyes sprouting is produced. Okay, or shoot system is produced. Now this tuber or potato has two ends. It shows the two ends, basal end, apical end and basal end. Okay, the apical end is called as rose end, and basal end is called as hill end. Now this apical end or rose end shows the more nodes or eyes. More nodes or eyes means more nodes or eyes are present towards the apical end or rose end, while in basal end or hill end the nodes or eyes are comparatively very less. Okay, now this is regarding the modification, rhizome and stem tuber, that is the underground modification of stem. Next time we will see the next modification. That next modification is bulb and corm. Bulb, third one is bulb and corm. Number 4, that is the corm. We will see in the next period. Okay, thank you.